Hello, good evening, everyone. You are now watching live again here on Primo Modelo TV, your YouTube channel. And by the way, this is gonna be the part two of the Mr. and Miss Teen Glam International 2022, the question and answer. Why? And we have not announced this last night and yesterday because it's supposed to be the only day yesterday, the question and answer portion of the Mr. and Miss Teen Glam International. So I'm back again. I am your host for this evening's part two episode of the question and answer portion. My name is Mia, and good evening, everyone. Sawadhika to our national director who is giving a shout out. Hello to Bu Nanta and to our Miss Teen Glam International is online tonight. Miss Marielle Prion from the last 2020, the year's edition of Little and Teen Glam International. Hello, Queen, and thank you so much to all the people who have been watching last night. It was the best day of the Mr. and Miss Teen Glam International. It was really, really exciting to, see the kids, the teens, of their efforts and everything, no? Because the question and answer portion is the most exciting and challenging portion of the pageant competition. But today we will be giving a chance to the last two candidates who did not make it yesterday because it is not their fault that they have not entered the stream, and it's because of their technical problems. And now the Mr. and Miss Teen Glam International has agreed to give them a chance tonight. Time check is 10:03 p.m. here in Manila, Philippines. Good evening to all the people who are still awake. And time check is 4 p.m. in the afternoon in Africa. I think in Zimbabwe and South Africa, it's 4 p.m. today. So while we're waiting for the next candidate, I would just like to plug in that Little and Teen Glam International 2023 is pushing through its actual edition on January 2023. So if one of you out guys there are aspiring candidates who'd like to represent their countries, please do DM us on our social media accounts of Little and Teen Glam International on our Instagram and Facebook page, or you can also message me to all interested national directors out there. My Facebook messenger is Mia Gusi. You can also contact me on my WhatsApp or Instagram. So I'm really excited. It's kind of hot here in Manila because the summer is approaching, and I'm so happy to see these two last candidates while we're giving them a chance. Let's now call on the first candidate coming from South Africa, Mr. Makwezi Stengile. Hello, good evening.
Good day, ma'am. How are you?
It's great to see you. I've been waiting for you yesterday, Makwezi, and now at last we have seen each other here, only in virtual, but I hope to see you someday in personal. And shout out to your loving national director, Mr. Mawande Keke of South Africa, and he did his best to support you well. All right, Makwezi, before the question goes, you have 1 minute to answer, and you can also answer the question in your own language if you're not that comfortable to answer in English. But I know the South Africa is an English speaking country, so here it goes. Your question is, what if you are the next Mr. Teen Glam International? How will you promote the pageant? I repeat, what if you are the next Mr. Teen Glam International 2022? How are you going to promote the pageant? You can now answer the question.
If I will miss the Teen Glam International 2022, I will promote it by helping all the teenagers in my country and keep them busy instead of being on the streets by helping them with pageants. And also, since the crime rate in our country is high, I believe that the reason for this is that they do not have something to do. They're just doing it because of fun. So what if I would win? I would take them, groom them to be something in life. Maybe some of them have a passion in modeling, but they do not have the right platform. So I will help them by grooming them into becoming big in this country. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Makwezi Stengila. And also, you are representing South Africa. I just wanted to ask you a personal question. This is not part of the question and answer portion. How does it feel that you made it today?
I feel very happy, ma'am. I feel so excited. Like yeah, I was stressed, but that didn't bring me down. I told myself that I will bring my A game today.
That is great. And it's so nice to meet you, Makwezi. See you on the finals. And to all the people who are watching tonight, please don't forget to vote your favorite candidates because the last day for voting will be on February 25. And to remind you, the top one highest votes in the Mr. Teen and the Miss Teen category will advance in the top five finalists. So don't you forget to vote, and you can now visit our Instagram or official Facebook page to see the link,
Yes.
and also DM us for more inquiries or concerns. Once again, thank you so much, Makwezi. It's nice to see you, and good night. All right, thank you so much. And that is Makwezi Stengile, the Mr. Teen Glam South Africa. And I will be right back after the short break while we're waiting for our next last candidate coming from Zimbabwe. I'll be right back after the short break. Good evening, everyone. I'm back again. Once again, my name is Mia, and I'm your host for this evening's part two question and answer portion of the Mr. and Miss Teen Glam International 2022, the virtual edition. And you are now watching live on our YouTube channel, Primo Modelo TV. All right, guys, before I forget and before we proceed to our last candidate to be answering the question for tonight, I would just like to remind you that please do watch out here on YouTube channel of Primo Modelo TV. That on February 23 to 27 will be the final premiere of the Mr. and Miss Teen Glam International. So I'm pretty excited because I will be seeing all of the entries and the efforts of all of the official candidates of the Mr. and Miss Teen Glam International. So please do watch out and see who will be the next Mr. and Miss Teen Glam International 2022. All right, let's move on and let's call on the last candidate, Mr. Teen Glam Zimbabwe. Hello, good evening, Roy.
Good evening. How are you doing?
All right. It's so nice to meet you, and at last you have made it today, and there is no technical problem. So I'm really happy to meet you here. All right, Royce, before we forget, you have only 1 minute to answer the question, and you can also answer in your own language if you're not comfortable to answer in English. Here is your question, Royce. If you are given a chance to say in the world a message, what will it be? I repeat, if you are given a chance to say one thing in the world, what will it be?
Given a chance to talk to the world, I would talk to the world about mental health and depression. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Royce. That is really short and precise. By the way, it's so nice to meet you here. Once again, good evening and good afternoon in Zimbabwe. And that's all for tonight, guys. I'm going to see you on the finals, Royce, and good luck. Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, that is the last candidate to be answering the question and answer portion. Time check, it's 10:18 p.m. here in Manila, Philippines, and it's getting hotter because summer is approaching. But don't forget to vote because the last day for voting of the Mr. and Miss Teen Glam International will be on February 25. So please don't forget, hit the vote and help your favorite candidate to reach the top. Once again, my name is Mia, and good evening, everyone. Goodbye.